So with the new Season 1 Reloaded update, we have a brand new Phantom skill track that they added into Endgame, but the skill I really want to focus on here is the fast melee combined with the exotic skill with Mega Punch. Because if you don't know, Mega Punch basically lets you do a melee macchiato punch from zombies. That lets you just throw out a quick little punch that deals some pretty good damage, but combined with the fast melee, we can just spam this and absolutely destroy everything in our way. Besides this guy's shield, apparently. Come here, Titan. Did you just get one punch? Dude got absolutely sat down. Now, I think that Titan might have been a little bit too easy to kill. What if we go and take on this tier 4 HVT and see how our punch is doing against them? Where are you hiding at, man? There you are. Let's activate our crash cart and just get to punching. 3 punches, I think. Nope. Make that 4. 4 punches, dead. Immediately. Not even a problem. And also, just to let you guys know, there is a little bug going on in Endgame where you have to complete the objective to actually use these workstations here, where it basically thinks that since you weren't here when this was taken over and the boss was killed, that you don't have access to use that workstation. So if you want to get things upgraded, you got to go there immediately until that bug gets fixed. But a new skill track isn't the only thing that they've added into Endgame. We have 2 new world events, only one being available currently during this Fallout period of Season 1 Reloaded, and this is an Atomic Impact event. Holy shit. What? It still knocked me? Okay, whatever. But after that nuke goes off, we are going to have to try to survive the radiation here and be on the lookout for some death claws. Where are you hiding at, death claw? We have some fear here, but there also should be some ghouls hanging around. Where's this death claw? There's the death claw. Okay, why don't you stay back, buddy? Oh, and all the ghouls are starting to spawn in. We need to take some of these guys out so they can drop me some... Oh, X-Rad. Whatever it's called. Don't make me punch you to death, Deathclaw. I'll do it. Oh, here we go. Some Rad X. I had it backwards. But that basically helps us not take the effects of the radiation in here. And it lasts for about a minute. Come here, Deathclaw. You're going to eat a few punches, buddy. A haymaker's coming your way. There we go. Can I 1v1 this Deathclaw? Nobody come over here. This one's mine. Ain't that right, buddy? Look at him. Already down to half health. Let's just keep spamming him with these punches. Your zombie, your little ghoul friends can come in here and try to help you. Ain't gonna do nothing for you because you're already dead. And that is all the death claws killed. So it's 10 death claws that spawn here. Unfortunately, nothing else after that besides our little drop coming from this. So our reward should drop. It will give you that immediate ping on your map. And if you can't find it or whatever, there is green smoke right in the middle of where it spawns at. Is this actually even gonna hit the ground? We're just gonna get stuck on the balcony. Go on down, package. It's okay. You're safe. Here it comes. Now, if we just go ahead and override these locks, we should get a nice exotic perk, which could be the melee perk that we've been using. And you can also get a power armor kill streak. So I'll be taking that. And we can either have the Mega Punch or Celebration, but we're sticking with Mega Punch for right now. But now that that's done, Faulkner, I got some words for you, buddy. Let's go ahead and take out all these little toxin thingy-mabobs and see what Faulkner's up to. Maybe we can use our fancy new power armor to clear out some of this toxin. Let's get our shots in over here. Oh, is it overheated? Let's do some punching with this too. Oh, and that's not working? What if I just fly up and we launch right back down? Oh, you are not gonna like this, Doppelgas. Oh, with the punch combo? I wish this did a little bit more damage with the gun. Ooh, gonna eject us right out of it? That's fine. We did what we could. That power armor is so sweet, but I think it's honestly a little underpowered. Oh, and here's Faulkner. Eat these punches, Faulkner. Look at that damage already! Oh, he's eating it. Come here, buddy. Just a few more of these and you'll be on your way. See ya, Faulkner. Bye-bye. I think while the first few days of this season is taking place and the Fallout event is fresh and new, the only world event going to be happening is going to be the Death Claws showing up. So there's going to be no Origins Robot, no Z-Rex, and we won't see the new VTOL world event until they decide that there's been enough fallout. Now, besides the fast melee skill, we also have the ambush skill, which should give us more damage when we hit an enemy from the back and kind of work like that dead shot augment, where if an enemy is at full health, a critical shot should deal double damage. So I'm going to go ahead and throw on active camo and see if it actually works. So let's open up the shipping container. Let's hit our active camo. And does this work if the dog don't see us? Okay, 8,400 damage is what it's looking like. We did 11,000 for a crit there. And is it even showing us how much damage this is doing? Oh, 5,000 to 8,400. So to the front, it's 5,600, but to the back, it's 8,400, I think, is what I'm seeing. Unless we're hitting a crit. Interesting. Okay. And the faster melee definitely helps out here, but I think the actual punch might do more damage. Now, this guy's at full health. If I hit him with a crit, that did 1,052 damage, and I'm still doing 1,052 damage. So I'm not seeing double damage to a full health enemy with a critical hit. I don't know if that one's working quite right, or if I'm just doing something wrong. Yeah, let's try this again. The enemies definitely detected me pretty quickly there. I don't quite know how that enemy detection skill works, but it seems basically the same as it normally is. But a hit on an enemy to the front here, that's 11,000 damage for a crit, but 5,600 to the chest in when they see me. But then we go invisible mode and go behind them. That's 22,000. Okay. What about against our big boy here? Nope. That's 8,400. I'm not hitting any crits with our melee here. But 5,600 from the front. So we're definitely doing more damage from behind. He definitely likes it better when we hit it from the back, that's for sure. But it still feels like there's a few skill tracks on here that don't quite work, or that I'm not quite understanding. But now that we've seen for sure that the back shots do more, I want to try back shotting something with a punch instead of just our knife. So maybe we should go try it on a Deathclaw. All right, come here, Deathclaw. We're going to immediately go invisible. There we go. Go right behind you. That's 24,000 damage per hit? That's kind of disgusting, I'm not gonna lie. Because he is already dead. Bye-bye, Deathclaw. Yeah, normal punch to the front is doing 16,000. So we actually get like an 8,000 damage boost. Just for switching what side we're hitting it from. Let's go get this prime target. Or let's crash. That works too, I guess. Haven't really crashed too much in this game, but with this update, just today, this is my second crash. But luckily, we still keep all of our stuff here. We still have the same combat rating, just our knife isn't legendary anymore. So whatever we did in that game doesn't save with our operator. But if we unlocked anything or got a challenge done or something, we should still keep that. Actually, this skill track is so good for command centers. We open the door. We hit our active camo. We can't hit any traps because of our skills. Okay, well, that was a fucking lie, apparently. But we just one-punched the boss. Okay. Don't know how that actually did damage to me. That's perplexing. I'm literally the only person in here, and the skill track says that I shouldn't set them off. But I guess we're just lying now. Ooh, a smoke grenade could be crazy for this too. But we've only really seen our undetected damage do more while using a melee, because I feel like that's what works best. Especially with our active camo, like not unshielding us from the camo as long as we melee. Really wish they would change it since we have a suppressor on our gun. But what happens if we do this? Nope, wrong button. Hold on. Throw a smoke. That was 1728. They should have just gave it 10 more damage to honor Fetty Wap getting out of jail. But let's try again. Little smoke grenade. And 1152. Okay, well, I don't know what happened before. Maybe because he saw me go into the smoke. There's got to be a way we can optimize that. Okay, active camo. I'm now gone. I'm a ghost. That's 2,300 damage, and then 1728 from behind. And then goes to 1152 when they can see me. Okay. That's pretty cool. Not the most usable, though, because it's like you can't really get behind these enemies after they know where you are. Unless you have something like the active camo, because their AI will just follow you. You could run around in a circle around them for a day straight, and they would track you the whole time. Also, that whole thing with that skill that lowers their accuracy, is that real? He's kind of stormtroopering out. Are you dumb? Might give them the dum-dum juice. It's kind of working against these drones. Like, these guys don't see me at all. Or they could just be dumb. Okay. Come up and hit me again. See what happens. All right. Well, if these guys are about to do the boss, I want to try to punch Faulkner from behind. Faulkner is not immune to back shots. Okay, 99%. Let's go get in position. Assume the back shot position. Throw the smoke down. Active camo. Let's get behind him. Look at that damage! 24,000 per hit. And he's gone. Holy shit. Nothing finishes him quicker than some back shots raw dogging with my two hands. I didn't even try to make that one sound not crazy. And now we got the Gravemaker. If we can active camo with the Gravemaker, we can probably do some insane damage to Faulkner. I mean, we just keep going after Faulkner for nothing. At this point, he's a victim. But do I care? No. No, we just gotta clear this bad boy out without dying, because no crash cart makes this very dangerous to do with nobody here to help us. Uh-oh. That's what I was talking about. All right, this should be good. Let's bring out the Gravemaker. Oh, wait. Let's hit our active camo first. Then bring out the Gravemaker. That was 104,000 damage. Look at that shot! God damn. Let's go up here and throw a smoke down. 86,000. 130 and he's dead. So it might actually be around the same amount of shots it takes. That was still pretty cool. Overall, the new Phantom skill track is kind of hit or miss. Some of the abilities are very, very good. Others are very circumstantial, like getting the back shots or hitting an enemy while they don't detect you. It honestly feels like the enemies kind of detect me more. Like the AI has been, I wouldn't say improved, but they are more aggressive in spotting you than they were before. And it could be to try to make that skill more valuable, but I didn't really feel like it was working a whole lot unless I was completely invisible or within the smoke. And when I was in the smoke, they weren't detecting me, but I still felt like I wasn't doing that much damage, at least in comparison to what our normal damage is. But the Mega Punch ability with the fast melee is an absolute slapper and can just basically destroy anything. I'm going to be running that until they put in another exotic that's better than that, or we find a different combo that's absolutely busted. But this one right here has got to be my favorite. And the Death Claws are pretty fun. It is a little bit of an underwhelming event, but it's fun to take them out. The power armor is cool, even though that's also kind of just underwhelming, I guess. Like it looks so cool and it's a lot of fun to use, but it's not that viable in tier 4, or at least on Vulkner's Island. It's kind of just like extra armor so you don't instantly go down while you try to take out some of the spores. But I have been pleasantly surprised by the stuff added into Endgame with this update, and I can't wait to try out that new VTOL boss. I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. Thank you guys for watching. I truly appreciate our love and support, and I will see you in the next one. Later.